Hello all, my name is Adonis and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing an X returns for all of my Virgos out there. So without any further ado, let's jump right in. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards I need to see for all of my Virgos out there for July 2019. Show me cards I need to see for all of my Virgos out there for 2019 X returns. You want to go one more shuffle for good measure here. Sun, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Sun, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Show me cards I need to see for all my Virgos out there for July 2019 next returns. Okay, here we go. Okay. All right. Okay, so right off the bat here we have the Strength card. So, my Virgos, right now you are in a place of strength. You are feeling very strong. A lot of spiritual strength, a lot of courage going on. So that tells me that you are taking control of your situation. And that is further exemplified here by the Chariot. So, you are in control. You're steering the ship in the direction that you wanted to go when you're asserting yourself and you have control of the reins. You're feeling a lot of inner strength too. A lot of inner strength. You're feeling very courageous, so you're in a really good place mentally, which is a good place to be, mind you, especially in conjunction with the Chariot card. So you're in control. You're feeling good about yourself. You have this newfound strong, solid energy. And the Chariot card says you're in control and you're taking control of your passions towards the direction you wanted to go in. That's further exemplified by the Magician. The Magician says that you have the ability to manifest what you want. The power lies within you, in other words. So you're taking control, you're steering the ship in the direction you wanted to go in, and you are manifesting what you have the ability to manifest what you want, because we got the Death card here. Now the Death card tells me that there's a transformation that is definitely taking place. Endings and new beginnings. So you're ending one thing. You're ending one phase of your life. You've decided to move on from whatever you were dealing with in your relationship. You've decided to end that, and it is the Death card represents transformation, inner transformation, physical transformation. So you're ending something, and you're starting something else. You're beginning a new phase of your life, if you will. So you're moving on to something that you feel like that you can manifest, that you're more in control of. We have the Two of Swords. And this Two of Swords says, hey, you have a choice here. You definitely have a choice. You already decided to take control and end something to move on to something else. But you still have choices. You still have choices. And right now you're kind of like in an indecision. You're kind of like an indecision. You know that I want to end whatever you were dealing with. You want to end it and move on to something else. But you're not exactly sure about which direction you want to take. Exactly what form you want that change to take. So that's where you are presently. In addition here you have the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands represents the removage of blockages. There's clarity here. So it also means that you could be dealing with an air sign individual as well, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So, and when it comes to this individual, it is the removage of blockages. You have a sense of clarity. Things have become crystal clear to you as far as this is that you're definitely the removals of blockages. Like I said, the new direction that you decide to go into, that's definitely taking place. So we have a removals of blockages here, and you're going to be dealing with an air sign individual that's going to help you get the clarity that you need. Let's get a little bit of let me dig down a little bit on this Ace of Wands here to see if anything else pops up that I think you guys should know about. Okay, all right. First out the gate, we got the Knights of Pentacles here. So that is an earth sign energy. Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. So that's an earth sign energy. And as the Knight of Pentacles says that, you know, you're really taking your time. You're going to be moving into more solid foundation, a solid energy that you're going to be dealing with here as well. So you're kind of slowing things down. You're taking your time and you're focusing in on you being responsible in your decisions. You're taking responsibility and you're really taking your time and you're being strategic about it, because Knights are very strategic about their movements. So you're being very strategic about it. Also, we have the King of Cups as well that popped up here. So this King of Cups says that there also could be, that is a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And the King of Cups is a very generous energy as well. So you're looking to be very, very generous and courteous, but you're being responsible when it comes to the decisions that you're deciding to make. So that seems to be where you are right now. Finally, we have here we have the Five of Wands here, and that represents tension, fighting, and it seems like, you're moving, and this removage of blockages that you're endeavoring in here. You're moving away from all of that tension and fighting and nonsense you were dealing with before. And this air sign individual is going to help you get there. So let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on with your ex, shall we? Sun, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Sun, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Show me the card you need to see. Show me the card I need to see for X returns for July 2019. Okay, the Magician. So right now, your ex is in the driver's seat in their particular, where they're the energy that they're moving towards. They're in control. They have the Magician, so they're manifesting the reality that they want. We have the Four of Swords here. And the Four of Swords represents rest, relaxation, contemplation. So they're at a point now where they're trying to manifest the reality that they want. But unlike you, where you're actually taking charge of the situation, you're staring it in the direction that you want, they're taking a different approach. They're meditating, they're relaxing. They're contemplating. They're taking their time. They also got the Sun card here, which means happiness, material happiness. In the case of relationships, it also can mean emotional happiness. So they're taking their time and contemplating, and they're steering their life in the direction that's going to make them happy. But they're taking their time to do it. Now, we got the Queen of Cups here as well. Queen of Cups is a water sign individual. Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. And that seems to be a very wise, nurturing energy that they have around them right here at this point in time. Although there also is a Five of Cups here too. And that Five of Cups says that they are they're basically living in with some sort of regret here. Crying over spilled milk, if you will. A sense of loss, a sense of longing, a sense of loss and longing. And it looks like this loss and longing, and it's looking back with a sense of regret, was due to, we have Seven of Swords energy here, due to some, either them or you. I don't know which one of you it is, but engaging in some behavior that was unknown about. So we could say sneaky, we could say information, engaging in behavior that the other significant other didn't know about. So that's also a possibility here as well. Let's get a little bit of clarification on that Seven of Swords though. Two wanted to pop out here. Okay. So this sneaky behavior that they engaged in, we got the Ace of Cups here. So this sneaky behavior that they were engaged in with was, it looks like it could either be one of two things here. It looks like it was either a water sign individual, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, that they engaged in this behavior in. It could have been a water sign individual that they engaged in this behavior with. And you also have the Four of Pentacles here as well, which says that they could have had assured success with your particular relationship. So something happened here. There was some kind of sneaky behavior that was engaged here with the water sign individual, it looks like here. And there was a lot of passion here, possibility of passion here, and actually true love, the manifestation of true love. And it was an assured success. So because of the behavior in which it was engaged in, again, I'm not sure if it was you or them, but because of the behavior that was engaged in here, that's why they're looking back in regret. And and because of that regret, your ex decided to take a different approach. They decided to say, hey, you know what, I'm going to take the time out to try to manifest the reality that I want. Again, they're really doing a lot of contemplating, resting, relaxing, kind of putting things in perspective to achieve the happiness in which they want to achieve. So let's see what the chances are of the ex returning here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Show me the cards I need to see. Show me the cards that I need to see. Show me the cards that I need to see. Show me the cards that I need to see. Oh, wow. Okay. Excuse me. So, will the ex return? Oh, we got the Hierophant. And that is traditional. Traditional relationship, long-term relationship. So they have long-term relationship on their mind presently. Long-term relationship on their mind. And we got the High Priestess here too. So they have a long-term commitment and relationship on their mind. We have the High Priestess, which means they're using their intuition here. Like I said, I'm not sure what happened here with the water sign, but it was done to them, or either they did it to you, and they're, like I said, they're looking back in regret because of that, and they have traditional long-term relationship on their mind. They're using their intuition, you know, to try to figure out, okay, is now the right time to move forward. Because also you have the Five of Wands here, and that Five of Wands energy represents conflict, represents tension. So your ex is a little bit apprehensive about coming back because of the tension and the fighting and the arguing that took place before. So does that mean that they're going to come back? Well, I can tell you definitely that it looks like they want to come back. And it looks like they probably will come back. Although there will probably be some arguing, fighting, some tension that needs to be worked out, and in order for this return to really bear any fruit here. So with that being said, let's see if the Oracle deck has any additional messages. The spirits have any additional messages here to say before I close this reading out here. Sun, rising, Venus, Jupiter. Sun, rising, Venus, Jupiter. Some cards I need to see. Some cards I need to see. Some cards I need to see. You guys know I do a 3-card spread with this. Okay. Revolution. So what that means is that a revolution is a change. A change that's going to be taking place. Not with the old and with the new. A revolution, something coming up from somewhere else, changing a perspective, changing the way that things are going to happen. So it's going to be a revolution, a change in the way of thinking here is going to be taking place. And that change in perspective, that revolutionary thought, a new way of thinking, a new way of approaching your relationship, that's going to lead to a sense of clarity. It's going to be a sense of clarity here. Things are going to pretty much be clear. You're going to clear the books, as it were. It looks like there was a lot of things you guys need to clean out, like a spring cleaning is going to take place here. But it's going to be done in a different way than you guys usually would do it. Usually if there's some kind of conflict or tension or something going on, that's going to be a revolutionary way of doing it. You're going to do it's going to be done a little bit different this time. And it's really going to provide the clarity that you need in your relationship, and either in order to take it to the next level. A sense of clarity needs to be had here. Also, in the sense of, there absolutely is a sense of potential. The potential of something, of it being for real this time, is very, very prevalent. But again, it really depends on if there's a sense of forgiveness that's going to take place here. A lot of times when I do these readings, most of the time, there's a sense of regret, and then there's a sense of anger. That's always, it seems to be the two energies that really come through. One party is aggrieved, and the other one is the aggriever. So, and there's always a sense of regret coming through, because a person potentially screwed up, and so they're really looking to be forgiven. and then you have a sense of anger. The person that's angry is the person a lot of times is even though someone may be very apologetic, instead of accepting the apology, it's more or less in the words of, well, I'll take that into consideration. There's never a straight, you're forgiven. It's always pretty much like, you know what, we have a tendency as human beings to hold grudges. So if you guys are able to work through that difficulty, then there is a very strong possibility that you guys will be able to come back together. Your ex, it looks like your ex will return. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm feeling. Your ex will return. But in order for it to be a long-term fixer, you're really going to have to do some, either you or them are really going to have to do a lot of long-term soul searching and forgiveness, legitimately. So that's my reading for my Virgos. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Again, if this may not resonate with everyone, and if it doesn't, feel free to get a personal reading with me. I'll leave the links and everything down below. Thank you so much for your support, and I will see you next time. Thanks.